You most probably have heard us mention this a few times on the podcast before. It's one of our favorite TV shows, and it's Ted Lasso. It's about an American football coach hired to manage a British soccer team, and what he lacks in knowledge, he makes up for with optimism, determination, and biscuits.
Biscuits.
So in today's episode, we're going to talk about Ted Lasso. Let's get into it.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome to a new week and a
new
New
week.
week. We all sound so dead. Alright, dead people in the house.
I mean, it's March already. It's going to April already, right?
Yeah.
It's like 4 months into 2022, the end.
Shit.
Time flies. So
2022 is going by real fast, guys.
Yeah.
Real fast. A bit too fast, Come on, you
I
gotta
still
slow
feel
down.
useless, huh?
You gotta slow down.
Still unemployed.
So
but
how was your week, man?
Huh?
How was your week? How was you guys' week?
I would like to move on.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Pass.
I think mine is I've been a bit on the low key lately. I've been trying to get back on my music stuff, but of course, my brain gets the better of me, so I tend to
Ooh, we sitting with a real Hans Zimmer type.
I tend to hate my work a lot. But okay, moving on. Okay,
Life is about ups and downs, lah.
yeah, life has its ups and downs.
Mostly down
It's
for
good.
us, lah.
Yeah, mostly down.
Oh yeah, and also don't forget to like follow our socials,
Socials, cha-ching.
the Three Lattes at Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah, on Instagram, yeah. So
Yeah.
go check it out. We post our content there.
Better follow.
And yeah, I think let's get straight into it, lah.
Okay.
We always start with hot take one, so
Yeah, let's go.
who's gonna go first?
Hot takes for today.
I got a good one.
Let's go.
Go for it.
Do you know all these YouTubers that make like this family YouTubers? They like make videos of like their kids and their family,
Yeah.
like the
Like
Ace, like the
family
Ace, like the Ace
lifestyle, like
family
those
and
kind
all
of
that.
stuff.
The one I remember there was this family, like the Vine one, remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and I wish to say, please stop doing that.
Oh, you mean like okay on YouTube?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
You know what? We cancel you.
Like it's so, like even the ones that are doing it right, I just
Yeah,
find it
yeah.
obnoxious. Like no,
Some of them are like somewhat heartwarming, lah, but
Yeah.
like some of them.
I
are
mean, I
just
get
bit
it. Y'all
forced.
want to like put up like maybe there's some parents out there who wants to know what's it like having a family and all that.
Yeah.
That's cool, but like it's just so dumb. Like just have a family and live it, bro. Like how do you think our parents did it?
I just don't get.
It's like you're
Yeah,
saying,
and
like,
there's no point
It's like you
because
don't have to
like
show it to everyone.
we're living
right?
in an
Like,
era where everything just needs to be documented, lah.
yeah,
Basically,
correct. Imagine a baby putting on like literally like 2 month, 3 months year old baby like starring in a YouTube video.
Yeah.
That's just stupid, bro. Like
Say-
honestly, I can't stand
say
it.
your first words. Cuckoo
I
caca.
can't stand. Stop doing that. It's just useless. I don't like it. It's obnoxious. That's what I think it is.
Well,
Alright,
we live in a time
Okay,
where
lah, actually,
everything is
I agree with
documented.
you, lah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, how about Simon?
Super Ring is better than Cheezels.
Okay, let's
Period.
go. Last one, bro.
Yeah.
Swearing and drugs, man.
I agree, but they're both kind of trash to be.
Seriously,
No,
even
not
Super
trash.
Ring,
Hey,
bro.
but-
No,
but
man.
that-
You
but then it's about Super
no,
Ring.
you go out and
But then it's
this.
between Super Ring and Cheezels.
No, the thing, they're not trash. It's just that I don't like eating them because my fingers get dusty.
Oh, bro,
but
your
that's the
finger
whole
become
point.
orange colour,
you
man.
The flavors are in the fingers, man.
But I have to eat it at home lah, or somewhere
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a sink. like I can,
Super Ring, man.
you know how some people they go to theaters and then
Drugs
they
lah.
buy Cheezels.
Yeah.
National
how?
pride, lah. Super
How
Ring.
how do
Yeah.
you sit there with your
And,
fingers
like,
like that for so long?
I even go into the theaters like with just popcorn, and every time like I feel like I drop a popcorn, I'm just like, crap,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
looking for it. So paranoid, you know.
If,
just-
if I eat Cheezels and Super Rings nowadays, I do it with a chopstick.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Yeah, but Super Ring is much better than Cheezels.
Not bad,
Period.
not bad.
Sorry, Cheezels fans.
I agree with you,
Super
lah.
Ring for life.
Okay, so for
Okay.
mine, right? I think it's also about food, lah. Basically, I think Hai Di Lao.
Oh,
It's not to
HD Lao?
say very.
HD
A lot of people say it's like
meat.
overrated meat and all, but I feel that I feel that
Oh.
that's kind of true also. Like look at
What is your take?
look at their food. Like their food is not to say like the most like affordable and the best and all. But then I just like their service a lot lah.
Yeah, they do have really good service. I think what they what's that phrase
really
goes?
treat their
What they
customers well.
lack in their food or like their pricing, they make
It's
up
all
in
like
their
very
service.
meat though, like their food and all. But
Go to hotel lah then.
then
Just kidding lah.
I mean, that's not wrong though.
Yeah, I mean it is.
the
lah.
way they treat the customer is like, yeah. I like
It-
it.
Honestly,
is
I would
really
go
good
there
friendly
just to
service.
pay the guy to like to do his
Like-
noodle dance for me.
From the
I wouldn't
beginning,
even do
right?
that, man. I
From
feel
the
like I
in
just
front,
go there, just take like the
But I think that's part of the experience.
but
Yeah.
by them just serving you drinks or whatever,
yeah,
also, like,
yeah.
it's already
They
an
always
experience
tend to
already.
you, always care, like always
But
be
it's,
there.
but it's a
to-
steamboat place though. It's not much. It's not hard to be good service.
and they have a lot of like there's those singing like if you want like I mean
true.
Singing?
this guy never don't know.
Uh,
They
Have you
they
been
sing
to-
for
have
you,
you been
bro.
to Haidilao?
yeah, got singing.
God, bro, every time you go there, like got someone birthday one.
Oh.
Got birthday then
okay.
now-
Oh, I thought when you say singing, I thought karaoke, you know.
got karaoke room also.
Oh crap, really? Oh my
In
gosh.
Queens Bay.
And then
Oh,
and then
dang.
they got breakup stuff like if you break up they got do like some
What?
like if like for birthday but
bro.
it's breakup.
Even when you break up, you celebrate.
That's a win for me.
Hashtag Haidilao.
God, bro, you go every
to
month, man.
Haidilao.
You go every month like that.
If that, I need to have a girlfriend every month to break up first.
Oh
True.
man.
Okay lah.
I'll go every month for the same breakup.
At least in a way they give you a service for your breakup. You know?
Okay.
yeah, huge win for them.
Even they earn money also
Yeah,
through
not so
breakup.
mid
Yeah, man.
anymore.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
All right, man. That's all
insane.
for our hot takes.
nice one.
All right,
And-
moving forward.
Yeah, so this episode gonna talk about Ted Lasso.
Hey, Ted Lasso.
Previous episodes, I think we said it a lot of times before, in our like series episode.
I think previously like only like you and Vinod only said the most because I didn't watch it.
because Simon didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
only recently I caught up to it.
It's
After that,
funny
Simon watched-
because we talked about it last season. He hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Then it started this season. He still hasn't watched it yet. Then it came to
Now
point he
finally
watched
you watched
it.
it.
Yeah,
And then you know what's the best? But he's the one that suggested to have this episode. It wasn't even me. It was him.
Kudos, guys.
Because you just watched
Yeah.
and it impacted you.
Yeah,
right?
it impacted me real good. Real good.
This is a Ted Lasso agenda.
Yeah.
So why do we like Ted Lasso?
Oh,
I thought you asking him
segue.
specifically.
Yeah, both of we can answer lah.
Very nice.
Why do we lah? Just all three of us watch it lah.
Okay. I think we can go like one round. Okay, we can go like each person just say one thing and then we will go explain that individual thing. So
think
it's
it's all
like,
the
we don't
same.
repeat the same things.
Oh, I want to go first.
Okay, you go
Because
first. Okay.
we say what you want to say
So,
here,
so
right?
we just shoot
Oh,
like
man.
it's like the first like verb or adjective like that.
Okay.
This one.
Go for
Then
it.
after that we'll like add
Okay,
on to the next one.
the one word that I use to describe of what I like. Touch my feet, bro.
So I was like, wait, what the hell? Something is.
He playing footsie with me. The one word. Okay, feel good. It's a hyphen in there, so
Feel
it's
good.
still one good.
Feel good.
Feel good. Yeah.
Okay.
Gandhi. I know you all want to say feel good.
Say what? What you want to say?
Okay, I want to say this word, but I feel later he might say this. Okay, you know what? He might say
But
another
you
thing.
can't.
Okay, you know what? I'll say.
You're gonna put me in the tough, but well,
Okay, you know what?
it's up to you, man.
Heartwarming.
Oh.
Heartwarming. Were you gonna take that?
Also, I say heartfelt lah, but it's
Oh,
almost the
okay,
same thing,
okay,
man.
okay.
I already
That's
say
true.
feel. You can't say felt. You already say heart. You can't say heart.
It's
so-
past tense, bro.
Okay, lah, that's all for this episode lah.
Okay, thank you guys. Goodbye.
You
No,
wish.
I mean-
You wish, boy.
What do I? Why do I like? I think.
Yeah.
So I think I agree with y'all lah. So what you two say also was in my list also.
All right.
But I'm gonna add onto it is because it's about sports law for me lah.
Sports. So we have
Feel good.
feel good, heartwarming, and sports.
Like
Yeah.
football lah to be specific, because I'm a football fan ma.
Mm.
Cool. All
So
right.
it relates.
So now we go back to Vinod. Why is it feel good to you?
I think yes. I think you have to take it in with context because I think I've mentioned
Oh, man.
before like
I think I
You
probed
just
lah.
No, nobody heard that.
okay
Maybe the mic picked it up.
Oh man.
okay
Moving forward.
Well,
what the hell okay so if putting it in context, I think I've said it before. I think recently like for the past decade or so, TV shows and films have taken on a lot of dark content. Like, a lot of people want to watch dark, mysterious sinister stuff, you know.
thriller, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, also like dark material,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
like dark source materials and all
Correct.
that. And they're good, but suddenly there comes this show where it's all about making you feel good for half an hour. And
Yeah.
it's not and
That's right.
and they market themselves as comedy. There are parts of it which are funny.
I feel it's very No, okay, I can't say it's family orientated.
It's not family oriented. It's definitely not.
There's a
family-oriented.
lot of
but it's not.
vulgarity.
But it's not funny in a sense where there's a lot of jokes.
yeah.
It's funny in a situational, contextual, hypothetical way. Like even
There's
the
a lot of words there.
no, even the premise of like an American football coach coaching like a professional like
There's a lot of reference,
soccer
right?
team is even the premise
Cultural
itself
reference.
is even the premise itself is quite
Yeah.
funny, but it's not. But they don't make jokes, right? So that's
Yeah.
what and feel good in a sense where like every character in this show is just trying to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah. Or at
And-
least like Ted is trying to make them the better versions of themselves.
Yeah, and everyone is on that train to being the better
The
version.
better ones.
Yeah, and you're on this journey with them. So even there's some characters you hate in the beginning, they kind of win you over. That's what Ted Lasso did to me. Kind of just won me over. Like I wasn't too convinced at first. I was like, because Ted Lasso is actually a character from NBC.
Mm.
It was like an advertisement. So it was
8 years
like,
ago,
really?
man.
it was like a
I
skit.
saw on YouTube,
Oh.
man.
It was like a skit.
He
And then-
went to Spurs, Tottenham
yeah.
Hotspurs.
Oh, interesting.
It was like
interesting.
a skit. The character was a skit, and then they made it into a show. So when I was watching, I was like, "There's no way this is going to be good."
Oh.
And then it slowly, like it worn me down. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
that
pretty
is a
feel-good
real
show.
good.
fact.
That's a real good fun fact.
and also touches on like really good mental health stuff.
Mm,
Like,
yeah,
Not
That
so
is
subtle,
true.
that's true.
not so subtle, but not so in your
I think
face.
they tackle more on that in season 2.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
definitely do.
definitely did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heartwarming.
Yeah. Okay, so mine's heartwarming. I think why I say this is because when I was watching it, every episode without fail, as much as like season 2 was kind of like a darker, more like less happy, jolly kind of feel. I think they never fail to end the episode with a very like in like a heartwarming kind of feeling. Like you just feel like, you know, everyone's just there for each other.
That's why I keep still watching, man.
Yeah, and then everyone's
So
like,
bingeable.
you know, even when you're down and down and dirty and like just like in the slums, like yet people like will still come to help you out and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's just like every time when I watch it, it just makes me feel like a new appreciation for life.
Wow.
It's true.
It's interesting. Yeah. Like to see how the characters like just
Yeah.
evolve. You know, I mean we'll dive into more about the character arcs later on lah. But yeah, to just see how like the characters their sort of the character arc like evolve and like the way how they interact with each other, how their relationships grow, the things that they do for each other, just like it's just heartwarming.
In the
in general.
small things.
Yeah, it's the very small things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's for me, heartwarming.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna change my word, man. Because sports is just sports lah. There's not much for me to discuss, but I'm gonna change my word to authentic, I guess.
Ooh, authentic.
Oh yeah,
Interesting.
But it ties into what you two were saying also lah.
Yeah.
Like how it's very, it's not over in your face, but it's at the same time it's relatable. Like
Yeah.
like if you look at Ted, he's always the very optimistic guy. They're always trying to put the best best version of himself out there. Like even though what he has been through, it's like oh man, if you were Ted, you wouldn't be able to put a smile on your face
That's
and
right.
continue with your
That's
life, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's an example lah, like how it's like it's very relatable to
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Also,
Like,
the spirit of the show is like really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's a lot of shows that we talk about, like, and we talk about it in technical terms, like, the writing and the casting and all this. When it comes to these shows, it almost feels like, I mean, yeah, they're all good. Obviously, they're good. But,
Yeah, they
but
are.
just the overall spirit of the show is what's really impressive
I
to me.
like what Wei Yong
stays
says.
with you.
I like what Wei Yong says about authentic, because when you think about authentic, you think of the good things, but at the same time, I like that word authentic because it also reflects like the bad personalities of like some people, and when you look at their personalities in terms of being authentic, even the bad ones are really authentic. You know.
yeah, and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
not every character is like totally good or totally bad one. Right?
Yeah.
It's like that's human lah. Like we are not 100% bad or we're 100% good. Like we are multi-dimensional or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And it shows like in the whole series
right.
throughout. I think until season 2 also, like the whole series.
The characters are very believable in their traits. Like
Yeah,
this
very.
is someone I know. Like
Yeah. And it's all brought together in the football team. That's what I like.
In the football team. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, what are like your favorite episodes?
This
from
was
Ted
really
Lasso?
tough. This is so hard.
Honestly,
One
I
or
could.
two or how many y'all choose? I choose one lah.
I have a couple actually.
Oh, you have a couple.
I have a couple, but I only chose one lah. Sorry.
Because I kind of
Okay.
forget it, so I just go back to the one that I remember.
Let's start with you, Wei Yong. What's your favorite episode?
Can. Episode 5.
Episode
I
5.
Season
remember
one, season
I
two.
texted them,
Season
man.
one, season two?
1.
Season one.
Remember I texted you like when I rewatched, I was like, episode 5 got me teary, man.
Oh.
Like in the group chat. Remember I texted.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
was like,
run through
oh,
the
man.
episode?
Can you like
through the
Okay. It's
episode
called 10 lines.
Yeah.
I've like put in the notes lah.
spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, correct,
spoiler
correct.
alert.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Spoiler. So Ted. So in this episode, right, this is where we see Ted opens up his marital issues, man.
Oh, yeah.
He started talking to, I think, Rebecca, if not mistaken. The boss lah. Rebecca is the boss lah, huh? So he just said that, he actually like struggling with his
I got a bone to pick with
marriage
Ted's
issue,
wife, man. I tell
So
you.
and then after that, I'm just gonna go run through Ted's wife and son come visit.
Yeah.
If you all remember, they were training halfway.
Yeah,
Then
then they
suddenly he saw the wife and the son come. Then he should cancel
they cancel the match.
training. And
He ran all the way
He
there.
ran
He ran all the way.
there,
He was
man.
like, they didn't even run halfway.
Okay. So this is something I picked up when I rewatched. So he
Okay.
ran over the whole pitch to meet them. The whole pitch was damn far away, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he was
yeah.
like,
There's even a joke. I think Coach Bid was like, "That's an awfully long way to run, right?"
Yeah.
Then after that, he reached them, and then he was like, thought you're gonna meet me halfway.
A lot of
Mm.
foreshadowing, right?
Yeah, does it mean something? I don't know. Maybe.
That's really interesting.
When you
Oh,
watch it,
okay.
it's
Does
time you
it? Yeah.
pick up,
Does it like
Yeah.
reflect on like maybe their relationship also, like maybe
Mhm.
how
Yeah.
like both gonna meet halfway, both sides lah. in the
Actually, it's
relationship.
more about the wife lah, but the son
Yeah.
is, of course, will definitely love to
It's-
meet him halfway lah.
yeah.
I feel.
So after that, we see Roy and Kili.
Yeah,
Kili just broke up with Jamie Tart.
and then like
She went to his house and already saw like Jamie sleeping with another girl. already.
yeah, that was
And then
that
after
was
that,
crazy.
Then Roy and Kili then start to like
So,
talk.
I'm Jaimes. I'm Jaimes Todd.
Yeah,
He has a real Scouser accent.
he just come back lah.
It reminds me of a Liverpool accent, you know.
Yeah, that's what a Scouser accent is.
Oh,
It's
really?
like
Okay.
yeah. So we see the relationship progress.
Mhm.
After that, because we don't know, like, because we see Roy like he don't talk to anyone, like
Yeah.
he just like that
Yeah.
angry guy.
Yeah.
Then after that, also before the match, Ted's wife opens up on her struggle on marriage. If you all remember, before the match,
Yeah,
they were at the home. Then the wife was looking out of the window, ma. Then she was
Mhm.
like crying, and after Ted was like, "Oh, like what happened?" And after that,
yeah.
then she opened up and said,
You know what?
Like,
I'm just gonna call it out here. The wife is just being like, she's just like acting.
"Oh, that's how
I,
you feel, lah."
I feel she wants the divorce one.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's-
I feel like I'm sorry, but no. How can someone be like you can see like after the divorce, right? Like Ted took so long, like he's still trying to come to terms with the divorce,
Huh.
but the wife is just like, I'm free.
I think that's the point, right? She always wanted the divorce.
No, but I feel like there might be like a motive behind. Who knows? Maybe later in season 3, later suddenly like
I think
another person.
Maybe lah, but based on what I know, I just feel like it's just a normal thing that
Wait,
happens in a
I
relationship.
think right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with what you two said, lah. Like I think she wants to. I think she's the first one out of two of them.
To like
To want to
realize,
give up
to like
and
realize
want to
something is
divorce.
wrong. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So because here
Yeah.
she say she tried to wake up every morning and try to feel like the first days of their marriage, but
Yeah.
she couldn't.
But you can't feel like it's the first day of your marriage. You are
But-
in
but-
a
but-
marriage.
No,
though.
it's not literally. She's trying to say that, like she wants to feel like she wants to be in the marriage.
Yeah, but
Uh,
she just.
But she can't feel it.
Yeah,
she
and
can't
she's-
force herself. You can't force yourself
yeah,
to
she
be
just
in a
said though she
relationship.
keeps struggling.
yeah.
She will keep trying and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, then you see Ted also like teary already after that. But then that's what I say is now, like how Ted can just go on with his life and just put his best out
It's
there.
crazy how
After
it can
that,
just
like, he just heard
hide
that news.
everything.
After that, he need to go to a match already. And need to,
That's crazy.
like coach the team already lah, right? And he just needs to like take it and then get on with his life,
Yeah.
And that's like a very respectful and thing to do.
I think that episode was like the cornerstone where it kind of like, I think that's where the show kind of picked up, because that was the episode where like, a lot of things changed.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially in his life, like he had to cut off. Like,
Yeah.
Not just in Ted Lasso's life, like in Keely's life as well.
Yeah,
And
Keely's life,
Roy's life as well.
Roy.
So
Yeah.
and then so before the match, they were in the office together, ma. Then they summoned the Diamond Dogs,
yeah,
right?
the Diamond Dog.
Yeah.
So just Ted also opened up to them lah and asked Higgins. Higgins is the what was his role? Technical
Director
director.
of football.
Yeah, and then he got like a family and all, right?
Yeah.
So asked him about it. Then Higgins said this: "If you are with the right person, tough times are easy." So that's a quote for you guys out there.
Oh yeah. What's his name again?
Higgins.
Yeah. Higgins.
Yeah. Then after that, he like, okay. Like after that, in the match, also he did like some wonderful stuff. Like he subs off Jamie Tart, one of their star players.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the
After
episode
Jamie
that
Tart-
they score. They
After
score.
Jamie Tart scored 2 goals for them, man, and suddenly he just go ask the boss can sub off another, and he really sub off.
Yeah.
Tart. And
And then Sam Obisanya score.
because of that decision, right, it inspired the whole team to come back and win the game.
yeah.
Because a lot of people in the
It's
in
like
the
after
team,
so long of seeing them lose, finally like
and a
they
lot of
win.
people really dislikes Jamie Tart, even though he's the best sports. He's the
I
best
think
player in the team.
what I like about that episode is that the main central theme is the divorce, right? Because they've been foreshadowing before that, like how like the relationship with the wife has actually been breaking down. Like, how he used like whenever he calls the wife and he says "I love you,"
Yeah.
she
And then
doesn't
she's
say
just
it
like,
back.
she doesn't
She's like,
say it
don't
back.
say it back.
yeah.
Things like that. And then for me, it just feels like like not every divorce is like there's no, not every divorce has a bad and good person. You
Interesting.
get what I mean?
Okay.
Mhm,
Like
okay.
a divorce is just like any other relationship, you all break up,
Yeah.
right? But can you say one person did more than this? Like obviously there are some relationships like that, but is you cannot put it down to like, oh, this person is a bad person because she wants a divorce or he wants a divorce, so they're a bad person. So it's a very realistic take on divorce. That's
Right.
how it kind of is. And the thing is, in the end, because it's not the wife that gives up, it's Ted Lasso that tells his wife to like, you can let go now. Like you can stop trying.
Yeah.
You can stop trying to
No.
make this marriage work if it's not working for you. Like he's like, because the wife did not give up. At that point, she was still saying like, she wants to try. And that's when Ted Lasso says that you don't have to.
Because he wants to see her happy.
Yeah.
But
Which is
fair.
Like honestly, like you can't force someone to be in a
Yeah.
relationship with you if they're unhappy.
No, but the crazy thing is that you are like you're sacrificing your happiness for another person, and then he went down this like wormhole of like mental issues.
Yeah, but if they kept being married,
is crazy.
Who's to say they'll be happy?
After that, right?
Yeah, so who's to say, right?
He
Well,
did
It's
what?
like, it's like ripping off a band-aid for him, It's like you just have to
I
get
think
over
he
it.
did what he
Needed to
needed to do lah.
Right. Because again, goes back to what Higgins is saying. If you're the right person, tough times are easy, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy for Ted. But
Yeah.
you see, and then like he ended the episode. And also before that, he was in the locker room talking about change, embracing change. I think that's very relatable. So like in all aspects of life, not just
Even in the
like
It's like
episode, even-
for everything that he says that I kind of feel like he's also speaking to his own self.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Especially that speech, right?
Yeah.
He was like, you gotta let her go. Then all the he ended with like, sometimes you just
Then
need
they
to
were
let
just
her
like,
go.
what?
Then I was
Lady
like, huh?
football.
Yeah. So but the Diamond Dogs knew that he was
Talking about the
referring to,
wife.
like, his wife and the marriage lah.
Yeah.
So also like the whole episode is about letting go.
Yeah.
Like how Keely let go of a very
Correct.
toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Finally, out of
Embracing the
Definitely.
change,
Yeah.
letting go of things that it's very hard.
it was also the episode. I think was it episode Roy and Jamie made up? No, right?
no, I think it's
Yeah,
later
yeah.
on.
Later on,
Later on.
It's
Yeah.
quite early, episode 5.
Yeah,
season
yeah,
1.
correct.
So yeah, I
true.
think like talking about change of and letting go and
What
all
do you like
those,
about
and
the episode though?
I
Why is your favorite?
I remember I was like, just that being honest with each other lah.
Mm.
As like Ted and his wife, and
Okay.
how he managed to get the whole understanding of this thing and did what he and why he did what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, so I feel like he's someone that he really I really respect him lah.
Okay. How about you,
Cool.
Simon? Your favorite episode?
I feel like all the episodes are great though. There's no like personal favorite in my opinion, but
Oh, no
if I were
personal
to
favorite.
choose,
All his favorite.
all is
Yeah.
favorite. Like if I were to choose like an episode off the top of my head, I think it would
Yeah.
be season 2, episode 1. It's when
It's where Rojas
when Rojas
accidentally killed the
accidentally
dog.
killed the dog. but I like this episode is because it's like they just got kicked out of the Premier League.
Yeah, they got
And-
relegated.
Yeah, they got relegated, and then now they're in like another league, and then like they have been like getting draws all this while.
Yeah. They've not
They are
won
on
a
a
game.
They have
draw.
not won a single game, and then
Drawing
like
streak.
and then like I think this was the first time that they brought in the therapist.
It's after that. It's because of what
Yeah,
happened.
because of what happened, that's why they brought in the
Yeah.
therapist.
Yeah, they brought in the therapist, ma. Yeah, because Danny needed to get over the fact that he killed a dog.
Yeah.
The
Accidentally.
shower
Yeah,
scene.
man.
The shower scene.
Accidentally.
Oh yeah.
Football is dead.
How long has he been like that?
That was a very funny scene. They even changed us in his full kit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, man, he's just showering there.
Just cleansing off
like-
all it was freaking hilarious.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but I think the reason why I like this episode, not only because it's funny, but I think it's because like, I think it's the like I said, it's the point where they're no longer in the Premier League, but yet it's the tipping point. Or no, I can't say tipping point. It's the point where like you feel like the team is closer than ever. Jamie is no longer in
Mm-hmm.
in
In the team lah,
the
Richmond.
team already. He's no longer in Richmond. He's back in Manchester City.
You know he was doing at the season.
Hey, no, he was at the reality show.
Yeah.
Oh, reality show already. Oh, okay.
What
Yeah.
is it called, man? Last something.
Last something. It was a Love Island.
Yeah,
thing.
Love Island thing. Yeah, but I just I really like this episodes because like you see like sort of like even despite them being relegated
Yeah.
from the Premier League, yet you see though they lost something, they gain something even better. They gain closer relationships.
Mhm.
You look at the relationship between Roy and Keely. You look at the relationship between Rebecca and Ted. This like you kind of see Rebecca getting more jolly. She becomes more open, more friendly, more kind. And once she
Yeah.
let go of the fact that she needed to destroy the team,
Mm.
she just became like the best person that she could be.
Yeah.
And I really find it really, really heartwarming that she was always like there for Ted. Like not like in a romantic way, but they really both just care for each other really well. And I think it's because of how Ted started off the friendship. It's because he put in the effort to go every single morning to her office to sit down, want to talk with her, get to know her. And some more every morning to bake biscuits to give her,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
crazy.
I think that's what made like the Rebecca open up also.
Yeah, so that's why their relationship is like I feel like it's so close in a way, that kind of thing.
Does Rebecca know he bakes the biscuits? I never really.
Yeah.
She knows right
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah, eventually because he says
Yeah.
I finally nailed the
I finally
recipe.
cracked the recipe.
The
Yeah,
recipe,
yeah.
Like when I was watching like when they were doing the beginning, right? Then like when he said that when Rebecca asked like where did he get this from? Then like when he said that he cannot reveal it, right? Then I was just like, yeah, he baked it already, lah. So like,
yeah.
I want to guess that he bought it from somewhere, but definitely he baked one.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Pretty smart though.
Yeah, pretty smart. Yeah, but I think that's just my reason for liking the first episode for season 2 is because you kind of just see despite losing something, they gain something that's even much more intimate. That's relationships.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, my favorite episode, there were a couple actually I want to talk about, but I think I want to talk about season 2, episode 8. It's titled Man City. It's the episode where they played Man City in
FA Cup
the
semi-final.
But that's just but that's just the game line. This is the plot. It was the episode Sharon, the therapist, suffered a bike accident. And Ted had to go and help her and everything.
Yeah, and then you start seeing like actually the emphasis upon that episode is really upon like the therapist, you know.
Yeah, it was the main central theme.
Yeah.
And then it was also the episode we saw Roy, he was called into his nephew's niece, right? It's a niece. If it's a girl, it's a niece, right?
Niece.
His niece's school because she's swearing and it's picking after him and all that.
And then draw
even though the main central theme was the relationship growing between the therapist Sharon and Ted.
Yeah.
Because Ted, because of his trauma from his marriage and how like his couple therapies didn't really go well. And when they hired a therapist to help the team, he was a bit standoffish. He didn't believe in it.
I remember when he sat down with Sharon, right, and then like he just started spitting like the reasons why he just hates therapists.
He walked off, man.
I was just like, wow, I feel him so much, man. I was just like the way how like the camera zoomed into his face.
Yeah.
Oh, like wow, so much emotions.
Even though that was a central theme, which I really enjoyed. The part of the show which I thought was like very, very good writing is because like for a season and a half until this point, we've always seen Jamie Tart as this prick, as this asshole, even though in season 2 he kind of redeemed himself a little bit.
Yeah.
And although we kind of got a glimpse of why he was like that, because they always foreshadowed about how his father was a prick.
Yeah.
And it's always done through dialogue, so we never really got to see it. And then, but this episode towards the end, after they lost the game,
then the father came
in and he was being
that
abusive.
scene was very, very...
Yeah, and that's when you, as an audience, you really see why the character is behaving the way he is. And what's significant about that episode was that there's always this boiling point between the relationship between Jamie and his father. It's always a boiling point, right? And this episode, he finally broke through. Like he said,
he can't stand anymore.
Yeah, he was like enough is enough. He finally got the strength to say like you know, like I'm not like, if this is how you're gonna be with me, like no, like, I don't want this relationship. And the crazy thing is this guy is the father. He's not even like it's like a biological father, right?
Yeah, literally.
And
you cannot imagine it.
But like it's a good commentary on like how like sometimes even your family members you can have toxic relationships with your toxic relationships with your family members. Yeah. And it takes a very, very long time to break through.
Yeah.
Because like it's out of respect, you know.
Yeah, and this guy is like is a professional footballer, right? Has all the money in the world, doesn't owe anybody anything, and he's still mentally in prison because of his father. And then you finally broke through. So the strength, it was good writing because like it's always a boiling point. The tipping point was just right there.
And the fact like how say like after like he punched the dad.
Yeah, Roy.
And then after that when the dad went away, like there was just this pause, like quite a long pause, you know.
And the whole dressing room was
nobody
quiet,
doing anything.
And everyone's looking at like it's
like everyone is just coming to terms. Oh crap! So this is like
also a social
why
commentary on like how like we see a lot of family institutions going through like phases like this where you see a lot of toxic, abusive families, but nobody can really do anything from the outside.
Yeah.
You can only break free from the inside, right? And then after that, it's when Roy came in and embraced Jamie, and there was a little moment of intimacy between those two characters.
I think that was a really powerful moment because
super powerful because
Roy and Jamie, like they really
they have always been like
but beyond that relationship is just like we rarely see men being intimate with each other.
Yeah.
In that level. Like,
and the fact that Jamie broke down,
a very special scene.
Yeah. To see like somebody like Jamie who is always like been like a prick and like always has this like his guard up, like everything like that. You know, like oh, I can do all this. Like in a way, I guess it's like I don't want to say it's a foreshadowing, but like because like you see, he has all the money, he has all the cars, he has everything, but yet he's using all of that to like cover up the hurt that he's been feeling inside from his father.
Yeah. And it's also a very brave move by including the embracing moment between Roy and Jamie, because we're watching a show of a lot of men in a very manly environment.
Correct.
So
to show that men can be emotional.
Yeah, and it wasn't wrote in a very corny way.
Yeah,
it was wrote like organic. And another episode I just want to touch is Beard After Hours. It was the episode after that.
The
Coach Beard special.
Beard. Oh, that episode was messed up. I tell you, I finished that episode. I was just like, what just happened? Like, bro.
I loved that episode.
It's so interesting.
I loved it. I think it was one of the most cinematically beautiful.
Yeah. Like how everything unravels and then at the end he just goes back into the office.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's so chaotic and it's so well shot actually. Like this, the camera skills and the lighting and how it like changes from red to like blue to show like.
And I think it's really interesting because like the whole like season 1, season 2, we don't really know much about Coach Beard. Yeah. But in this episode, right,
just in span of
they
one
kind
episode,
of open up like his own toxic like relationship with his own self,
yes,
but also with like his relationships as well.
Yeah.
Which you can see like it's really, really properly visualized in like the realistic form.
It's so visceral.
It's crazy.
It's so visceral.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. So those are the 2 episodes I really like. There are a lot of others, but if you ask me my favorites, these are my top 2.
Yeah. There are a lot of good. Actually, all episodes are good. All episodes are good.
Actually, just now you talk about Jamie
crazy.
Tat and all the episode. I put that as one of my favorite moments, the end one where the dressing room, that scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that like into one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
So what about you guys? Like, what are the favorite moments in?
I think my favorite moment, like
in
I just
Ted
said,
Lasso.
was that. Also, do you remember when he had to sign the divorce papers?
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was in a hotel, right?
Yeah, and that was the point where he started getting panic attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me that was so like.
And that was the time when he he kind of like shouted at Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the starting of like how you saw the relationship break down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because Ted was going through his own issues, but Nate was like, I think he wasn't really seeing what he was going through.
Nobody was seeing it.
Yeah.
No, but he's very
saw.
private.
Yeah.
They're very private. So like the fact that Nate like he terasa, like he just like he's like why? Like,
because it came from a guy that actually like did a lot for him.
For him, yeah.
So he came from a person like that. So like
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite moments. Not the best moments of the show.
You
but
mean when he tried to sign the
like because it's so real. Like it's so hard to do that.
And
have you ever like tried to send like a risky text and then just send it and throw your phone away?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. Like it's so hard to do that.
It's so hard.
And also,
you
like,
feel it. You feel it in his acting and all that.
The whole episode, try to find a fax machine first, man.
Oh
But
yeah,
they
yeah,
couldn't.
yeah.
So maybe you can feel a sense of relief in him, like, oh, like he still can delay
he can
this.
still
He can
chill.
delay,
And
After
yeah.
that, his wife say
procrastinate.
can just.
The lawyers send him a message like,
it's so,
the
but
lawyer
it's so,
can just.
No, but it's so funny because I just felt like it was so weird because the wife kept rushing.
I mean, yeah, if you want out of marriage, you want out of marriage.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, like why would you want to be
Because
stuck?
that's after after episode 5, right?
Yeah.
No, but-
so
but-
he already tell her to like.
Yeah, I understand that he
So,
told her, but then like
just get
Think
straight
about,
into it lah.
think about it in reverse, right? Let's say you get engaged. It's been 2 years. You're still not married. How do you feel?
You want to get
yeah,
it
but
done,
then,
right?
but then like coming back to their relationships for Ted considered like her feelings in this. I feel like in the divorce. But did the wife consider his feelings? What the heck that he was going through? No,
I don't think it matters because at the point of the day, to do what's right for yourself.
because like the wife also said like, oh, we can still be friends. No.
I wouldn't antagonize the wife because honestly, like I understand that. Like I truly understand that. Like you like if one day you wake up and and it's not one day you keep feeling like, and also they've mentioned they've gone to couples therapies and all that. So it's not like they didn't try. It's not like the wife didn't. It's not like they didn't try and they just woke up one day and say, hey, like. F
No lah,
off.
like to me, I just felt like
You
it was
know?
just weird lah that she was just rushing him.
I think that's normal. I feel like it's any part of life. You just want to get over it. Also, like imagine being stuck in a marriage that you don't want to be and you agreed not to be in anymore. You kind of want to get it over with. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
it's like delaying the breakup. You know you break up already. Then why you want to keep acting like we're together? Why you don't want to like legally
Correct,
just
correct.
say like it's like imagine you have an ex, right? And she still has pictures of you and her together on her Instagram.
I
People
think,
outside will think you're still
I think I'm just coming
official.
from the perspective of Ted lah, because like, you know, I am finding it so hard to sign these papers, and
Yeah.
like, I don't think you understand the shit that I'm going through just because I like, no, just to sign this paper,
but,
you know.
but that's divorce. Like nobody
It's-
says it's easy,
it's
but
crazy lah,
it's
yeah.
hard. Like I don't think the wife has it easy. Also, she's going to be a single parent raising the kid on
Correct lah.
Yeah,
her
but why
own.
she's so happy?
yeah,
Ah,
man.
How do you know she's happy? Is this a part of a plot?
Yeah. We don't see much of the wife.
Also, it's
lah.
very depressing to get a divorce. By the
I'm
way,
curious to see how things like.
I doubt they'll get into season 3 about it though, but I wish they do.
I think they will.
I
I
hope
think they
do.
will. There's so many things to jump into in season 3
True.
actually.
But that's my favorite episode moments. It's just
How about you?
yeah.
Moments. I feel like when it comes to moments, there's quite a few. Generally, it's not a moment per se, but I like the relationship that how his relationship started with like Keely.
Yep.
It's so weird because like you from the
True
beginning,
Jaimes heart,
from the beginning, you feel like Keely was like, because of Jaimes Tart, you feel like she was that kind of like whorish kind of like person. Like she plays around, she fools
Yeesh.
around, you know. But then like as the episodes like evolve, you start to see that, oh no, that's not who she is,
Yeah.
you know. And it's so cool to see how like, just because somebody dresses like that, somebody's character is like that, their personality is like that, doesn't mean they should be stigmatized in that category, that they are like, you know, that kind of like, they slip around, they fool around people, all these things, you see.
I never thought of Katie that way. Finally,
Yeah.
did you think of her that way?
I thought of it in that way only is because of Jaimes Tart.
Oh, for me, I never felt that.
Yeah.
I felt Jamie was the whore.
Yeah.
Because of the way it's how
I
because
real-
to me
I
I got
only
it
like-
because of the way how she
I
dressed
realized
and all these
only
things. So,
after
I never
I
felt
realized
it.
that she's not the way that you think
yeah, we
she is.
would think that she is.
I realized that when she started like talking to Ted, like just that. I think it's the same episode. Just
Yeah,
like when
like talking to Ted.
yeah,
like,
that, oh yeah, she's not the.
you can
She's
see
not
how
the
caring
initial
she
impression
is.
lah. Like she give.
Yeah, you can see how caring she is and how she's just thoughtful, you know, and all these things. But that's just one. I think another. I think
Oh, you got two.
of no lah. That's just like not that, like I said, it's not a moment per se. It's just
Oh,
like
okay.
a plot arc, you know. Like to me, I think my favorite part would be when everybody came together at Higgins' place for
Oh,
Christmas.
Christmas ah.
The Christmas episode, one of the
Christmas
best
dinner.
episodes.
That was really heartwarming to just see like the team like
Yeah, they'll
come
come
together with different
Cultures,
cultures.
But you know what was more heartwarming than I think that was a very heartwarming moment. But
Which one?
But the arc of the episode that really got to me was because Ted just got divorced and he's spending his first Christmas.
Yeah, we
Oh
doubt
yeah,
we
yeah,
don't need,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hold on a minute. So at one point they were FaceTiming. He was FaceTiming with his family and all that, and then he got cut off, and he was bound to spend his first Christmas
Alone.
alone, right? And then Rebecca comes over and then takes him out to
To like do like her Christmas routine.
Christmas routine.
Yeah.
And for a while, we just thought, we didn't really think about it as much as like, oh, it's just a friend being a friend. And then it got deep because like in a conversation, she said something like, I know what's it like to spend your first Christmas
Alone.
alone.
Oh man.
Because she also got
Yeah,
divorced.
she's also
This is
divorced.
also her first Christmas
Yeah.
after divorcing.
Oh man.
So she came back, she's like, I just wanted to see if
Oh,
you're
so
okay.
it's so cool. It's like, you know, both of them are divorced.
That's why
you
she
know.
understands how he like.
Correct.
Like, and that's why
Always-
she showed up uninvited. She was like, let's go out.
I feel
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
It's like, you know,
and that
kind
for
of thing.
me, that's the essence of the show. Is just characters looking out for each other.
Yeah, literally, man.
And for me, that was so it was so good to see. Because for a while, we were just thinking, oh, it's just a random thing they all do, right?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
them. But then when she mentioned that, and then I saw like, oh, like this is why she's doing this, and it's like, oh, okay. Because like sometimes you don't want to talk about your divorce. You don't want to talk about everything. Sometimes you just need someone to be there for you.
Yeah, literally.
And that was what. That
That's right.
That was the arc of the episode that I really liked.
Yeah.
That was what
Yeah.
I liked about that episode.
Word on that, man. Word
It's a
on
really
that.
good Christmas
Christmas
episode.
Christmas
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
I think
And so
episode 4.
crazy to know that Rebecca was actually singing. Like literally, she's the singer.
Yeah,
She sang in the
crazy,
karaoke. She
man.
sang in the karaoke also.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Let it go.
So you talk about how like Rebecca helped Ted. So one of my favorite moments is when Ted helped Rebecca in the bar.
In a bar. Oh, eh?
You know or not?
Rebecca-
Ted helped Rebecca to
in the
Ted
pub,
helped-
in the pub.
The
Oh,
pub.
pub,
That was such
yeah.
a savage moment.
Yeah, man, that was like
I
one of my
would just
favorite
say
moments, man.
it deserves
Suddenly
this.
he just
Yeah, that
said,
was a really good moment. yeah.
The fact that the ex-husband like took out all the darts, right?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
the expensive darts, and then he was just like, "Oh wait, sorry, I've forgotten. I'm left-handed."
oh my
I was like, "Oh no!"
And he was like-
"No."
And then he delivered speech some more, man.
Oh my
about
God.
It was like barbecue sauce.
And then,
Yeah.
Boom. I was like, damn.
Damn,
What a
man.
yeah.
boss ass
And then,
move.
yeah.
I think
It's-
that's the first time when like Ted like literally like checkmate the
Rupert.
ex-husband
Yeah.
Rupert.
I think this was the first time Rebecca actually thought of Ted as like a genuine friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
No.
think it's a really cool. Before you move on, like see how like in a way like Ted checkmate like Rupert in the bar scene, right?
Mhm.
I think in season 3, right, basically by Rupert buying out West Ham is him trying to checkmate Ted again.
Yeah,
I
that's-
feel lah.
No,
That's what he's
He's
trying
trying
to
to, yeah, it's
That
obvious.
is what he was trying to do the whole time.
The
just
whole time
trying
he's trying to
like,
undermine Rebecca.
just
the
trying to
entire
do that.
time. Yeah.
But it's just so
someone he purposely go hire Coach Nate.
yeah. I cannot understand. Actually, to be honest, like y'all maybe can understand, but I still don't understand why Rupert is so against like Rebecca. Like
I don't know. So
that's crazy, you know.
There's
I
not
want
much
to see like
background check, I guess.
why, like at least why.
He's
Like why is
just,
he so mean?
I think sometimes it's as simple as a rich, entitled man.
Yeah. he is.
You make a point. You make a point. You make a point.
See it
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah, we.
Hate to see a woman win.
There was literally even in Richmond there was like a photo of him with like many girls. Like
no.
it was
No,
Maybe
crazy.
they just who he is
he
lah.
told Rebecca that he didn't want to have a family, and then he got a younger
Yeah, I
version.
got younger, like
Yeah,
what the
younger
heck?
Rebecca, and then
Yeah.
he got a kid with her.
It's just like a slap in her face.
I
man.
don't think you need to know why. You kind of
He
know
go
why. He's
tell
just a
her
dick.
face to face some more.
Yeah,
man.
he's just a dick, lah. I
Yeah,
don't think.
Firstly,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
and then
that's
yeah.
the why. He's just some people are just like inherently just prick.
Yeah, so Ted beat Rupert at darts while delivering an inspiring speech. I think he talked about how
Barbecue sauce.
people look down on him, being judgmental on him. Like,
Yeah.
difference between judgment and curious.
Yeah.
Curiosity, like he
Curiosity.
said, like how people who judged him, if they were just a little curious, they would know that he is really good at
Correct.
darts.
So
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
all,
yeah.
that's
Damn.
one of
That was-
my favorite
that's one of the
moments.
savage
best-
moment
Like
ever.
one of the
man.
best expositions on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talk about our favorite moments.
Mm.
Think we still have a little bit of time, so let's just go through some of our favorite characters lah.
Hey, okay.
Let's go one by one and just faster like we go through a bit
Okay,
of our character.
cool. Okay, we can just go like speed round. So
Yeah.
like we just say our character and why we like them. That's it.
You go first.
Yeah.
Roy Ken.
Roy
no,
Kent.
I don't pick Roy Kent as well.
Seriously, you're like Roy Kent. Interesting.
I like Roy Kent, man.
He's
okay,
me.
why? Huh?
He's a really
me.
interesting character. Like
Roy Ken is me. Like of all the characters,
Tough
I love
ass, but like-
Ted Lasso. I love Keely. I love Rebecca, and like I love Nate. To be honest, he's a
Yeah.
very interesting character. I feel.
very.
Oh, Nate, man.
You
Nate
could do a
is-
very interesting character study on Nate.
Yeah.
But Roy Ken is the one I like because like that's the one I relate to the most because he's the kind of guy who's very standoffish, right? Who pretends not to care even though he does care.
Yeah.
And that's because he doesn't want to get hurt. He's not
The
ready
many
to
times
be vulnerable.
when he realized that he's actually at the wrong, and then you just see him freeze, and then he'll just be like, ah!
yeah. Like, he don't know how to react.
Yeah.
He just go and then he'll leave.
He never
Yeah,
thought,
he just
leave.
Jamie Tan will forgive him.
Like his trademark was just fuck.
yeah, and then he just leave.
Fuck, and then leave.
Like, ah, leave.
Yeah. That's
What a
honest.
guy, lah.
And also like because that's, I think it's a metaphor. His character serves as a metaphor because again we are in a very manly environment. The
Yeah,
show is
correct.
about a football team, and here's a very manly man.
Yeah.
This
the
is-
manliest of the manliest.
This is the manliest of the manliest, right? Like stereotype men. And then you go on to see throughout the seasons, the couple seasons that we have, how we kind of his character is not just about being a man and also what being a man means. It's about taking care of your friends, about standing up for what you believe in, like how he stood up for Nate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was the first person
He was
to
the first person that stood
stand
up
up for
Nate.
Nate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he keeps doing it. He keeps standing up for people that he
He stand up
believes
for
in.
all his
Yeah,
teammates also.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
when
That's right.
kena bullied by Jamie Tan.
True. And then how
Yeah.
he takes after his niece.
Mm.
And
yeah, his family
how,
guy.
yeah, and how like how like he takes care of his girlfriend Keely.
Yeah.
And this is like, again, we're watching a show about a lot of men, and this is what you think is the most stereotypical
Like
caricature of a man.
Yeah.
And then they go on to show you that like a man could be different
Have
things,
many
and
facets. Yeah.
and like you don't have to be a man to be a man. You know,
Yeah,
you can,
Yeah.
and also really because like, you know, like he's angry all the time.
Yeah, every single time. And like that's his
That's
strength,
funny,
you know.
like,
They
yeah.
say that's his strength, man.
And I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
that sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes you're just grumpy. I love his grunt, you know, when he goes like,
It's like,
it's like damn. Like, what do you do if someone grunts at you like that? Like, okay,
yeah, I know, right? So just know how to reply to it.
Roy Kent is good, but I like Nate. Nate is a very interesting character study.
Oh, yeah.
How about you, Simon?
Sorry, I have to go for Keely, guys. I think the like I said from the beginning just now,
Roy and
I never
Keely.
knew that her character would be like this kind of character because her outward sort of like shell like didn't really truly represent what was her inner shell. To put it per se, like in my perspective. So I like her character is because number one, she's really weird at times. Like when I remember when she got off to like Roy, like just
Crying.
being sad,
That was
crying.
so funny.
That was
Now
so
sing his
funny.
retirement,
man. That was the weirdest shit ever, man. And like I just like how like she's so supportive of Rebecca. Like
And everyone around her,
constantly
actually.
there-
She's so supportive of Jamie Tart, which is like crazy.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and sometimes I relate myself to her a little bit because I'm the kind of person that tries to want to like encourage people or try to bring out the
Yeah.
best of
She
people.
sees the good in everyone. That's
yeah,
why,
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Even
And,
Nate, man.
and even like the simplest thing also like sometimes like she will just say that Rebecca, you're so hot. Then I was like, what? Really? Then the Rebecca will just be like, what? No. But then like you know that Rebecca needed that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a very uplifting character.
Very, very. So
Yeah.
I think mine is definitely Keely. Definitely.
Not bad.
Also, I like how they wrote like, because there's not a lot of women in the show, so probably only two.
Yeah.
Rebecca, Keely, and Sharon came on. So the
Yeah.
way they wrote Keely was actually pretty good because it shows how you can actually succeed. Because again, it's a metaphor of how like women are treated in like when they're
Society.
around men and all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in society.
And how like you can see like through the end of like season 2, she became more independent
yeah, she
herself.
became more independent and she
Yeah.
didn't really need a man or a relationship
Yeah.
to define herself. Same
Yeah.
with Rebecca. So the writing was really good.
Yeah, and before I move on to Wei Yong, like I really like her as well because like Roy was feeling like unstable at the end because like she had to work and go away,
Yeah.
but she was like determined that things will work
Yeah.
out. You know, she was the only one that felt that way, but Roy was just like, you know, something like that. So I do like that because it really does paint a picture for me, like of myself as well sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Wei Yong? Coach Beard?
It was the same as you, lah.
Roy?
I wanted to say Coach Beard also.
I'll
actually,
put
Coach
Roy. I
Beard,
never
yeah.
put Nate because. But then Nate is an interesting character, right?
Very.
Very, very
I
interesting.
can't hate Nate, honestly. Like a lot of people be like, wow, man, what a dick, what he did at the end of season 2. I feel like if you actually watch I think you'll get this if you rewatch it. If you watch
If
those
you really
little-
pay attention to his character only.
his character
yeah,
and
yeah,
how
yeah.
he's treated and
Yeah.
how he treats other people, you kind of get why he becomes the way he is.
But I just feel so sad how he treats
Spoiler,
like,
right?
I just feel like so sad how he treats like the kid man.
It's sad, but it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad.
So,
Obviously, it's sad.
I think
but
let's not
it's real.
get too much into Nate love or if
Also,
any of the viewer want to watch.
Yeah.
Trivia. I think this show is really good because the writers of the show truly care about the show.
Yeah.
And the writers are also the cast members.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah,
Brett-
Roy Ken?
Yeah.
He write the
Brett
character,
Goldstein.
then after that it's like, Then he himself got audition for the
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a writer.
Oh, cool.
and then
Uh,
after that he got the role. lah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I
okay.
think Nick Sudeikis, the lead actor, was also a writer.
Ah.
Nick Mohammed, the actor that
The
plays,
Nate. Yeah,
also
yeah,
is
yeah.
a writer.
Oh, cool.
So you get to see how like this is a good show because of the writing.
It's
and
very collaborative.
yeah, and also you
Yeah.
get to see how like because these characters are written by the people who play them.
Yeah.
You get to see how they have their own version of the characters and they're so well defined.
Mm.
So that goes to show that these people really care about the characters, and if you get the characters right, you get the show right 50% of the time.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's a real big huge win
Right.
Yeah.
for
I
Ted
think
Lasso.
overall, this is a great show and all of us like we love it like and me and you like we rewatch.
Yeah, you guys
we
influence
rewatch
me, man.
second time some more way.
Yeah.
And
I didn't have to, but I
that goes
did.
to show like how good this show is
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
right?
Season 3, guys.
Yeah,
August.
this summer.
Summer.
Yeah, this summer.
Summer.
correct,
August,
correct.
yeah.
I mean summer for them lah. For us it's every
Yeah,
day summer.
yeah.
So
God
that's
damn
all
it.
from us. You have heard us talking about the character, talking about our favorite episodes, favorite moments. So if you're gonna go watch it, yeah, you maybe can take note lah and see
Apple TV.
maybe then you understand what we're talking about.
It's on Apple TV.
Also,
by the way,
yeah.
Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think
But you can bootleg it on like 123 movies or some shit. Like, I don't know.
do
I
what's
think-
right.
Yeah.
that's all from us today. So remember every Monday 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah.
at our Instagram, the Three Lattes, the YouTube
Spotify.
as well,
Yeah.
Spotify, and also Apple Podcasts.
Hey,
Yeah,
Apple
so not Apple
Podcast.
Music.
Okay, great.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys, you guys got it right.
Okay, so that's all from us today.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.